Anyway, I'm gonna switch to the new AI, the SOMNIUM game. Oh yeah, I do have to throw Feeny off my lap. Sorry, Feeny. Let's find there's the thing. Here is this button. Goodbye, Feeny. Start the game up and hope it's not immediately too loud. I'm gonna go ahead and mute in advance because I don't trust it. I would like the game to start in full screen and not in like 500 by 200 or whatever that was. Yes, I want VSync. There should be a sad kicked puppy sound when you get rid of Lap Feeny. Oh, this game's so loud. I'm so glad I muted it for y'all. But no, I don't think there'd be an easy way to do that. Because there's like, when I change my hair, I press like 1 and 2. And when I get rid of Feeny, I have to press those same buttons. So, you know, I would change my hair and the button would also make the sad puppy sound each time. And it, you know, there'd be sad puppy sound when there was no reason to have sad puppy sound. Also, this menu's there's so much more stuff on here. Okay, let's just...
I, the SOMNIUM FILES, nirvanA Initiative.
They pronounce it I and not AI. No, there should absolutely be a sad puppy kick sound when you toss your hair away, too.
I, the SOMNIUM FILES, nirvanA Initiative.
I, the SOMNIUM FILES, nirvanA Initiative.
I don't think there needs to be a sad puppy sound when I change my hair. How was that? Was that sad and puppy enough? First person camera. What do you mean first person camera speed? You're not supposed to have first person. Ushikoshi, what are you thinking? This isn't anything. It's already so much different from the other game. Guess I'll just be default for now. Font size is... I don't know. Medium. Text display message. Skip type. Skipping first time seen. Skip scenes that have not been previously... Why would I want to skip that? Why is that default? Brightness, voice, investigation, tutorials. I don't think I need SOMNIUM tutorials. Investigation might be good. I don't remember if the previous game had, you know, it might be different. SOMNIUMs are probably the same. It's fine. I'm a genius. Set the game in this text language. It cannot be changed later. It's kind of crazy you can't change it later. But I'm fine with that. For players who want to focus on the story, time limit 3 times, button mash 1 out of 4. Button mash. It's the recommended difficulty for QTEs. To provide the right amount of tension. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just do standard, even though I don't like button smash QTEs. Provides one to focus on the story, even more time to explore. I think we can just do standard. I believe in me. Start this difficulty. You can change it whenever. This game features autosave, as most games ever made should. Unless you're playing like one shot, I guess. Which I've never played. And we'll get around to one day. Two out of 10, A Strange Tale. Converge Chapter 0. I've heard that the one issue people have with this game is that it explains things to you as though you haven't played the previous game. And we'll see how pesky that gets.
Where am I?
Okay, new character immediately. How do you Ryuki and the boss.
You okay, Ryuki?
All right, let's keep going. Next question.
Ow!
In Indian mythology,
That was
what
loud.
is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
Would you like to view the tutorial? Sure. I haven't had to play a game show before. Inspecting objects and people will progress the story. You can move free. The first game didn't even have a tutorial, did it? Oh yeah, and I forgot. Oh my god. Well, now what? Now what am I supposed to do? We're just gonna sit here quietly for 5 minutes. I can't read the tutorial, even though it was like the same as the previous game. There's all the, like, I can see all the emotes flying around. I can't even tell what emote that is. Yeah, Feeny, what does it say? Wrap it. What do you mean wrap it up? Nothing's happened. I'm not allowed to do anything. I don't even know how to close the tutorial window. I'm being abused right now. I'm like super excited, like, oh, I'm gonna get to play the sequel to the SOMNIUM Files. Like, whoa, I really liked that game. And now I'm not allowed to see. I'm getting spammed with wrap it up. I don't even know who is doing this, but I'm gonna blame other guy. I'm gonna blame other guy. There's emotes. I can't tell what emote that is. I honest to God don't know how to close the tutorial. Like, why is it down on the D-pad? It's so stupid. My cursor looks different. It moves faster. That's cool. I can't read that. Door. Feeny said it says a door. A camera. God, this is such a shitty start. I'm sorry. Anyone who was like actually legitimately interested in this, I'm sorry. I can't. Step ladder. What does it say? Cheesecake. It says cheesecake. Why is there cheesecake in the background? What does this say? A what? A kettle. They said a candle. Ow, what was that for? What is this? A monitor. Oh man, wouldn't this be like so much better if I was allowed to see? And I didn't have to wait for Feeney to read it for me? A monitor. Help.
That's the answer button for the quiz. Why don't you press it?
Tama,
Tama?
you mean this button?
Yeah. You better hurry, or the other teams are gonna answer before you.
I can't read that. I can't read that. Oh, conversation log. I can't read that. Help. I can't see. How long is 5 minutes meant to be? Oh, thank God. Next person who redeems that is getting banned. Why were so many people spamming? Okay, there's a hydrate in there. Bunch of popcorn. Shout cheesecake to confuse her. Pull the... Yeah, Feeney did all of these things. Well, except for biting my nose. Feeney did not bite my nose. Didn't Boss die or something? No. We got a better timeline where she was fine. Which was the actual final real timeline. Thomas way sassier. I'll do it and ban myself. There's no cheesecake around here. What did I click on that you lied to me about and said it was cheesecake? Oh, but the kettle was real. Well, this game looks a lot better when I can see. Why do you look like that?
Look like what?
Who are you?
You feeling all right there, Mr. Ryuki?
Can I hear the question again?
Ah, how about this? I'll repeat the question for you, okay? In Indian mythology, what is the name of the half-god, half-beast spirits that imbibe sense and are known for their musical ability?
I have no idea.
Now remember, the other teams can press their... It's that button right on top of your table.
It would appear that I'm on a quiz show as one of the contestants. The person asking the questions must be the host. Why is he all blue? Maybe he's feeling down? Seems to be the host. Maybe you're in a somnium? Where am I?
You're joking, right? What are you talking about?
What am I doing
Just
here?
press the button already. You see that button on the table, right? Push it and you get to answer the question.
But what if I want to open my menu? Can you tell me about you? Sure. This is Tama's room. You can communicate with Tama, ask for life advice, or dress her in different clothes. Play a real game, play Mario. I don't like Mario. Kimono set, monochrome set, B horror movie set. You call this, you're saying this isn't a real game, but you like Ace Attorney? An experienced AI will give you advice.
Worried about work?
I'm unemployed.
You're messing around, right? Worried about money?
I want 5 gazillion yen.
Are you malfunctioning? You don't really have worries, do you?
Is it bad if you don't have any?
What did you say? Are you...
I think my AI's broken. She didn't seem all that smart. I'm not bored.
Oh, really? So I guess that means you're busy? But you still came here.
I hope we see Date at some point in this game and he's like audibly jealous that I have an AI that has big tits and he didn't get an AI with big tits.
Let's see. What's wrong with you? Get back to your station and do your job.
Oh, okay.
Once you're done, come back so you can help me pass the time. I'll be waiting.
It's all right now because I'm here. Half might. Change the outfit. Applied in cleared chapters. Different animals will be added to the bonus menu if you level up your evaluation class. Can be purchased using eyeball. This game's got so much more stuff going on.
Cosplay is good too. Come, I will be your opponent.
Your arms are
This
clipping
way,
through.
Come. Come.
Shark.
Movies aren't really horror.
Yeah. Please let me see the shark on your head.
It's a mask that makes you want to run a death game for 9 people.
Is this
It's
a
mask that
reference
makes
to the
you
other
want to run a
games?
death game for 9 people. Shark movies aren't really horror. They're basically their own genre.
Put the dumb shark on your head. Don't have a costume for this category. Okay, can... Is that shark heavy? Flowchart, yeah. Bunch of nothing, as expected. I still wanted to look at it. There's more than just 3 books. Person 6 years ago. Person's present. Trivia. It's a lot of stuff. Wasn't the time to beat this game supposed to be like similar to the previous game? I'm gonna be in this game forever. Another guy's gonna die foaming at the mouth.
There we go. Team Popo was the quickest. And your answer is?
Indian mythology. Place your cursor on the host and try answering the quiz questions. Vibe synths are known for their musical ability. Is it I mean, don't satyrs play like the harp? Date is one of the answers. Oh.
Sorry, satyr is incorrect. The answer is Gandharva.
This game is twice as long. Hell yeah.
Team Popo gets a 100,000 yen penalty for getting the answer wrong.
That's coming out of your paycheck, Ryuki.
What?
Okay, let's keep going then, shall we? Next question.
Why is
Are you
it so loud?
familiar with the new Cyclops serial killings?
I am.
What?
Hold on. What's the actual, like, Like, I want to turn down that womp womp.
No, not you, Mr. Ryuki.
Are they breaking the fourth wall already? Oh, yeah.
Who was that?
Stop breaking the fourth wall, thank you. Why ask about that? They didn't even ask a question.
Oh, and Team Popo presses the button. You must be ready to answer.
Like, yeah, I know
But before you do,
about those killings.
I want you to take this question very seriously. The new Cyclops serial killings, the incident in which many victims got their eye gouged out in murder. Are you or are you not familiar with it?
Is it it's a question of like, did you?
If we can dig into the details of that incident in the coming 6 days.
In other words, we're asking if we can give you spoilers for the first game.
Yeah, I got that.
But don't worry. Even if you don't know anything about it, it won't affect how you progress.
Can we stop breaking the fourth wall? I'm not liking this.
Serial killers and what you're about to experience, they have nothing to do with each other. Promise.
So please, just tell me honestly. Are you familiar with the new
I would have loved to
Cyclops
answer this
serial
question
killers?
40 dialogue boxes ago. I am.
Are you sure?
Oh, shut
You're
up.
lying now. Let's give you a simple test just to make sure. The one who resolved the new Cyclops serial killings was Kaname Date of Abyss. On the final day of that investigation, someone was shot in the leg by the culprit. Who was that someone?
Oh my
You'll need to
God.
give me their last
I know who
name.
that was.
First name only, please.
It was Mizuki. Oh, you want me to type it? Mizuki.
Oh, not bad. You're correct. But you could have just gotten lucky.
No,
You'll
you
have to
cannot
go
just get
for
lucky.
one more
You have to make me type their name. Wasn't even multiple choice.
Who is the true culprit of the new Cyclops serial killings? Answer with just the first name again, please. Let's have it.
It's not fair to make me spell this one because they're like, you barely see this person in the whole game. Was it like Saito? Does it spell like this? Saito?
Wonderful.
I'm a
That's
genius.
another right answer. Sorry for doubting you. You really do know about the new Cyclops killings. Oh, did you hear that sound? That means the next question will be the last. Are you ready? A precognitive dream is a dream that lets you see the future.
You're not supposed to give me the answer.
But these precognitive dreams,
Are they really, truly real?
Are the dreams real, or do they actually tell the future? What is your question? I mean, the dreams are real, yes. Oh. Goodbye.
It can't be.
Does he think real people are dying right now?
What's wrong, Ryuki? Are you okay?
Oh. Ryuki, you're next. Use like your belt to tie your head together. You know, I don't think Date would have panicked like that. Bring Date back. Who's this idiot? So your boss split in half. Big deal. Nobody likes their boss. Okay, here's Mizuki. I guess they tore one of her eyeballs out. I believe she has Aiba in this game. Just from like,
Mizuki.
yeah,
I've detected a biological response.
just by like looking at the Steam page. Huge spoilers for the game. Can't even buy the game without getting spoilers.
3 o'clock. Distance of 315 feet. In the middle row of seats.
Aiba, you look a little goopier than normal. They I don't know, they've like upped your resolution. It's crazy. That wasn't even aimed at you. Mizuki's insane, by the way. In the story with the power of Aiba, you can gain special visual information. By now you can zoom, night vision mode function. Select zoom icon to inspect the enemy in the audience seat.
Aiba, zoom in. Night vision mode.
Roger that.
Same voice actress, that's good.
I don't see anyone.
I kind of see them.
Use the X-ray next.
Understood.
Found you. Who is that?
Identity unknown. Judging from their figure, they appear to be female.
Ah, so she's jealous, huh? I bet that's it. Why else would another girl target me?
You can't think of any other reason?
Well, sure, but I'm really cute, you know? That's why other girls don't like me much.
I am fairly certain that has more to do with your personality. Mizuki, load Evolver with a stun grenade round.
Oh, we can't kill her.
You should be able to knock your opponent unconscious by detonating it near them.
Got it.
It does just look like a little flash grenade.
Okay, it's ready.
I will display the aiming reticle. Take aim and pull the trigger.
God, they didn't have tutorials like this on the other game. You just had to like spur the moment learn.
On it.
Wow, that's way easier.
What's with this girl?
Okay, that was an insane stun grenade. That just stunned half the freaking half the building.
Detecting the target's footsteps. They seem to be heading toward the stadium exit.
Ugh, can't let them get away.
Mizuki, wait. Even you won't be able to catch up to them. More importantly...
There's something there.
Yes.
Feet.
Hey, that's...
You recognize him?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'll never forget. It's...
It's only
the
half
left
of him.
half of his body. His name is Jin Furue. I remember it clearly. 6 years ago, at Studio Devaita. The right half of his body.
Ryuki, what's wrong? Pull yourself together.
Oh, is this what's happening? where we're going to be bouncing back and forth between what happened 6 years ago and what is happening in the present between two main characters.
Boss.
Wait a minute, is that what the host looks like? He's got a square head.
Where am I?
Don't tell me you were sleeping.
Why is MoMA here?
Who falls asleep in the middle of a live stream?
Mr. Ryuki, you're working under boss, right? Boss, have you been giving him vacation time?
She's probably working him to the bone on his off hours, too.
I resent that. That is not true. I just have him scrape the stratum corneum off my heels every once in a while.
Ew.
Hey, Ryuki. Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now that Mr. Ryuki is away, let's get back to it, shall we? Here we go, next question. Which Taoist symbol, shaped like interlocking black and white commas, represents the origin of all things?
It's the yin and yang, right?
What the? A blackout?
What are you standing around for? Get the lights.
Get the
Yeah,
lights.
I'm on it.
Oh. I kind of want to scan that QR code. Oh, hold on. No! We're going. I wanted to scan the QR code. Oh my god, is that the same inspector? What's his name? The inspector's name? He told us like a million times. A holographic boundary line.
It's snowing, but it hasn't piled up yet.
Yeah.
By the way, Mizuki, there is something that has been bothering me.
What's this?
The corpse?
This is the field before law enforcement arrived. Notice anything peculiar?
No, nothing in particular.
The turf runs a considerable distance and is wet from the snow. If someone were to step on it, they would leave a trace.
That half a body was in the freezer the whole time. Someone just kept it like ice cream for 8 years. Or maybe that half the body traveled forward in time.
However,
There aren't any footprints.
indeed,
Then how did the body...
unknown. Perhaps they descended from the sky, or rose up from the ground. Or they teleported here.
teleported?
I was joking. Do not take it seriously.
I mean, the future is now, thanks to science. There isn't any trace of any disturbance on the field. How did the body get here? Empty seats. It's where the spectators enter. There's a giant monitor here. You're...
What? You really don't know? I'm Detective Ushidera, Special Investigations Office, MPD.
Introduce
I don't
myself.
even have to ask about you. You're Mizuki Okiura, 18 years old, a high schooler attending Sakiba High, the all-girls school, right?
If prophetic dreams are bogus, then why would there be half-body only time travel? I mean, I'm sure it's possible enough that prophetic dreams are fake and half-body only time travel is real. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be. Both of those don't have to be real.
Ah, but Okiura is your former name. You've been adopted by Date, if I remember correctly. You were at the studio when the other half of the corpse was found.
So I take it you were there too?
She was 12 years old in the previous game, and I'm assuming when this took place, and 6 years later, now she's 18.
Yeah. Back then I was on the investigation team.
She was 12 years old in the previous game.
Though you were 12 at the time, so I can't blame you for not.
Yeah, thank you for clearing that up, Detective. I played the previous game. You shut up.
I heard you became a special agent at Abyss. That boss lady got her claws in ya, huh? This little girl gets hired as an investigator. Huh. Guess they'll take anyone they can get. Times sure have changed.
This looks like a fake video game on a TV in Grand Theft Auto 4.
Abyss is a particularly special organization.
And that fake video game is still better than Grand Theft Auto 4.
Mizuki was hired via what might be referred to as extra-legal measures.
Know anything?
I should be asking you.
Well, they start talking really fast after you press that button. I have the problem where I'm already pressing the button while I'm still saying it, and I keep getting interrupted by them. Couldn't this little girl bench press your car? Yeah. Yeah, in the previous game she could easily bench press over 200 pounds. And had, like, I don't know, the leg power to essentially fly through the sky.
You're the one who discovered the body, right? You were also at the studio 6 years ago when the other half was found. Quite a coincidence, don't you think?
I've just never been a big fan of Grand Theft Auto games. I feel like I've talked about how my experience with like 5 a bit and how it was just, I don't know, not great.
What are you trying to say?
Why did you come here?
I got a Nile message. It said HB Stadium. That could only be referring to the case 6 years ago, right?
The half-body serial killings.
I need to know more about that case. Changed my life forever.
Did Date get cut in half too?
So that's why I came.
What is this? Guardian Mizuki's smartphone. If it gets reception, I can connect to any network.
Haven't found anything yet.
I wanted to control the stuff up there, not you. Mizuki says I don't want you to know about my private life. If I leave my eyes closed, you won't be able to see it. Right, Aiba? Which is why she...
Though there is something I didn't find that's particularly
still carries her smartphone around.
The footprints.
Bingo. There isn't a single footprint on the field that doesn't belong to someone here. So just how did the culprit do it?
Okay, during investigations, Aiba and Tama talk. Trivia and additional information will be displayed on top of the screen. It's just a bonus feature, so you don't need to read it to progress the game. Looks like that guy's cosplaying as Kiryu. Ooh, the detective? About the Nile message.
Who sent the message?
I feel like this guy doesn't look anything like Kiryu.
I don't know. It was sent from an account that signed up with a fake name. Someone must have wanted me to discover the body.
Someone?
Foz is gonna lose her tits and thighs in this freezing weather. Well, the snow's not sticking, so maybe it's not exactly freezing.
Maybe the culprit.
Maybe she has super advanced, high-tech, tiny little jacket and top that just keeps her warm. It produces heat.
Why would the culprit do that to you?
I don't know.
There is one more thing we don't know. The masked woman who shot at us earlier. Who could this person of interest be?
Oh my gosh, it's Shoko. She's the first person we see in the first game. Is the first person in this game.
And why did she try to kill you?
She's back from the dead. Any leads? There isn't a trace of any disturbance on the field. So how did the body get here? It's a detective called Ushidera. Can I look at the files now? Are there like people in here? No? Like Mizuki's not even in here. I'm playing as Mizuki. Oh boy. How many of these are 106? Yeah, they put the satyr in here? Half human, half beast in Greek mythology, they like to play tricks, love women and pretty boys, and cause a ruckus all day and night. In most interpretations, their upper body is human and the lower body is a mountain goat. It's said that they were constantly erect. Thank you, Ushikoshi, for that lesson on satyrs. The SNS service that allows for communication via message or voice via smartphone, tablet, or PC. You can even get ASET stickers. Make sure to get those right away. I hope we meet the big and beautiful, flawless glamour makeup mama who polishes fish. Oh yeah, I hope Mama's in this game too. I assume most characters will make a comeback. We've already seen Moma, and if freaking Moma's in this game, Mama better be in this game. A nickname for police officers, it's meant to be somewhat derogatory. Ask his name.
I have a bad feeling about this, but you really want to know my name?
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you, but please don't forget it, okay?
Got it.
My name is Kagami.
It is the same inspector.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Ask his name.
Mm-hmm. Here it comes. I knew this would happen. I'll say it one more time. My name is Kagami. I told you it's Kagami!
I know his name already. I don't think I need to ask again. I think I know his name already. I probably don't need to ask. His name's, what was it again?
Hey, what's your name again?
Give me a break.
Only streamer I follow is playing Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. I have no options. It's either Grand Blue Fantasy or AI the Somnium Files. You poor, poor soul. How's the investigation going?
I've finished gathering DNA samples. It's being sent to forensics now. I'm sure the results will be out shortly.
You recognize the body?
Of course, ma'am. It's Jin Furroway. I don't think there's anyone in our generation who wouldn't recognize him. He was famous until he passed away. Well, even after he died.
And 6 years ago, I was part of that investigation too.
Were you at the studio by any chance?
You don't remember? We did talk for a bit.
Sorry, don't remember. You don't leave much of an impression. In a good way.
In a good way?
By the way, what's with the ma'am?
Abyss is a high-level organization in the police department. You do technically outrank me, ma'am.
Huh. Really? But you don't need to worry about the formalities with me.
What? For real? I can be casual with you?
Would you?
Do you want to get your ass kicked?
Sorry. Sorry, ma'am.
Aren't you cold?
Nah. The lining has heating wires in it, so I'm warm.
Yeah, maybe boss has that?
Oh, thank you for the concern, though.
Did you find anything?
Oh, no. I just started investigating, really.
What did Santa get Feeny for Christmas? Some coloring books and crayons and coloring pencils that he'll probably never use because he's not much of a traditional artist. Santa really, really failed this year. About the body.
Weird, though, isn't it? He got killed 6 years ago. But the body shows up now?
About Date.
Why? What is it?
Well, I was just wondering if he contacted you or anything.
That's not what Date looks like. Why are you showing like Saito? That's not Date.
I would have let you know right away if he did.
I'm honestly really confused. That's not Date.
Date was caught in that explosion 6 years ago.
And has been missing ever since.
But that's not Date.
Date's body was never recovered from the scene.
What explosion?
Don't worry. I am positive it would take more than that to kill Kaname Date. I am certain he's at the Hot Springs District in Atami or someplace, spending his time in leisure.
If he is, I'd go down there and drown him in that boiling water myself.
Can we talk more about the explosion? And why you showed me not Date? Will you let me investigate this case?
Of course. Not.
What? Why not?
Because you're only 18, Mizuki. You're still a student at Sekiba High.
But I barely even go now. I graduate in a month. I hardly have any classes left.
The point is, you're still a student.
Then why did you let me join Abyss?
Because I thought you had potential as a sinker.
I assume your gargantuan strength and combat ability were a factor as well.
But you're basically still an intern. You've only been training for about a month. It's way too early to put you in the field.
I want to be on this case no matter what.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that.
Please, boss. I have to. This case is...
Can you not give me the puppy dog eyes? You know I'm weak to the puppy dog eyes.
So she does have a heart. Manipulate her harder.
Fine. But promise me one thing. Swear to me that you won't do anything dangerous or illegal, no matter what.
Yeah, I swear, I swear!
And one more thing. I am your superior. You should address me with a little more respect.
10-4, boss man. I read you loud and clear.
Do you?
Why are you here?
You do know I'm the commander of Abyss, right?
Right, but that's why I'm asking. Isn't it a bit weird for you to be at a crime scene in person?
This case is special. I saw it too, 6 years ago. The other half of the corpse.
At Studio Divita.
And the HB case is still open, even after all this time. The reputation of the whole department hangs on this case.
It's been 6 years. I think your reputation is gone by now.
By HB case, she is referring to the half-body serial killings. So named because the victims' bodies were cut in two. The culprit is known as Terror. Their identity is unknown. 6 years have passed since Terror first made themselves known, but we have yet to find any promising leads.
Every scene in this game lasts 5 hours. It's probably partially my fault because I like to, you know, ask every question and click on everything in the background. I like the game though. I'm having fun.
I already know that. You don't have to explain it.
Regarding terror, terror has two meanings. Tear as in tears. Tear as in tears when you cry. The other tear means to rip something, The culprit of the HB case is more of a reference to the latter. We're adding an ER to the end of tear. We get terror. Wow. Isn't that so cool of the guy? I would have never made that connection if I hadn't taken the time to read that.
Would you like to check the corpse with X-ray mode?
Yeah. It's unlikely, but maybe the right half of the body is buried in the ground.
You could simply flip the body over.
No way. I don't want to see that cut. Especially not down there.
In that case, how's this?
You don't want to see his penis cut in half? That'd be kind of funny.
Thanks. I see now. That body is definitely just the left half.
Wow, I can actually look around in X-ray mode. Didn't let you do that in the previous game. See the skeleton of the body's left half.
I will get the more shocking facts out of the way first. The estimated time of death is approximately 9 hours ago.
What? 9 hours ago?
It is currently 9 o'clock, so that would mean he was killed around 12.
Wait. Hold on. 6 years ago,
Hold that thought. There's more. As you can see, the body was cut in two. There are no other external wounds on the body. It appears that he was sliced in half while he was still alive. As for what was used to cut him, I am sorry, but that cannot be determined.
What do you mean?
Judging by the cross-section, it is clear that it was not a blade. It could not be a laser or pressurized water either.
Then what was it?
As I said, I do not know. The body was cut at the molecular level. There is hardly any blood left in the body. It could be speculated that the corpse was left with the cut section facing the ground. However, there are no traces of any blood flow on the ground. Therefore, it is clear that he was murdered at some other location.
This body was cut at the molecular level about 9 hours ago. Okay. Stadium lights. See the skeleton of the body's left half. That's not helpful. It's a display board showing lap times. It's also not helpful. What am I meant to do? There's no one to talk to. Oh, the evidence markers? No?
That's definitely Jin Furue.
Yeah, the same face we saw 6 years ago at Studio Divita.
Jin was a young industrialist. He was quite famous and often made media appearances. This cannot possibly be a stranger who happens to look like him.
Are we sure it's not secretly like his father?
6 years ago, Jin Furue's body was discovered in Studio Divita.
Oh, can I scan the QR code now? Hold on, I gotta try scanning this QR code. It's important to me. Come on. Come on. It's not scanning. I guess it's a fake QR code.
And now, His left half was found here at the stadium. And yet his time of death is 12 o'clock today, which means that half his body was alive very recently.
Time travel.
What the hell is going on? My brain is doing cartwheels trying to figure this out.
Yeah, 6 years ago the lights turned off for like 10 seconds and they come back on as half a corpse on the ground.
Aiba?
Hold on, did Aiba just appear?
Yeah.
Wait, let me put my earphones in.
Can you hear me, boss?
Yeah, loud and clear.
What if Jin has a twin brother?
I looked into Jin Furue's family background. Not only did he not have a twin, but there is no record of him ever having siblings.
What if the body was frozen?
There are no signs of him ever having been frozen. That half-body was definitely alive until just recently.
What if it was attached to a robot? What if the right and left half belonged to different people?
I, of course, did consider it a possibility. But both faces match perfectly. The rest depends on the DNA results.
What if he was still alive with just his left half?
What?
I mean, the heart is in the left half of the body.
I get it. You think they might have sewn the body back together?
No, there are no traces of that. And, were you two being serious? You do realize the cerebrum, brainstem, and spinal cord were completely severed in two?
I have no idea what's going on. But this case is definitely connected to the incident 6 years ago.
Which means the half-body case isn't over yet.
6 years ago I was 12. Obviously wasn't in Abyss then. I wasn't part of the investigation at all. I didn't know much about the case. I did see some of the investigation documents during my training, but the information there wasn't much better than the information on the internet, so I couldn't get the full picture.
Hey, Aiba. How much do you know about the HB serial killings?
As you know, my knowledge of the case is about the same as yours. Due to the explosion 6 years ago, I lost all of my memories from a few days before that point. And due to poor connection, I was unable to send or retrieve any backups.
Are you talking about the same explosion that, like, made quote-unquote Date disappear?
What about you, boss?
Same for me. Ryuki was the one on the case at the time. I don't know anything other than what he reported.
What about the stuff he didn't report?
I'm not a psychic. How would I know something that he didn't tell me?
Aiba, where's Ryuki now?
I've determined the location from Tama's GPS. Currently, Ryuki seems to be in Golden Yokocho.
Sounds like we're gonna see Mama really soon. Once you can move to a different area, a map will be displayed on the bottom of the screen. Use map to open the map and choose a destination. Wow. Did we just go back in time? I guess we did. Mizuki is wearing her old clothes again. A big camera. There are miscellaneous decorations hanging from the ceiling. Show lights. It's the show sign. It says Faith to Face. A big monitor. It's the podium used by the host. Where am I?
Are you still out of it, Mr. Ryuki? This is Studio Devaita in Minato Roppongi. It's a rental studio, mostly used for live streaming, filming, that kind of thing.
His name.
I think he introduced himself to me before the show started. His name was Andes Kamechi, I think.
That's his stage name, of course. His real name is Yoneharu Enda. He's a comedian.
I've never heard of him before. He must not be very good.
Oh! And I suppose you can do better, asshole!
Tama is very sassy.
What do you know about comedians? Listen, comedians are all doing their best so they can bring people joy. And here you are, just...
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've known Tama for more than half a year now, but I still have a hard time understanding what sets her off. I had no idea that was a sensitive subject. About the quiz show.
Did you really not understand what you were getting into when you agreed to this?
We arrived here right as the stream was about to begin. They made us sit in the contestant seat right away without telling us anything.
Wouldn't it be cheating with Tama? Tama could just tell you all the answers.
Well, the title of our show is right there.
Faith to Face, our special 6-hour live stream marathon, brought to you by Amabi TV.
We cut the stream, of course, but the cameras should have been running when that body appeared.
Amabi TV is a live streaming internet service for PC and smartphone. The quiz show Faith to Face is one of the shows. It's a mildly popular show with everyday people as contestants. I wouldn't call the group you had here everyday people.
I'm sure all of Japan, or even the world tuning in on the internet, is in shock right now.
This is the staff of the show.
They're being questioned by the police in the waiting room. Mr. Ryuki, aren't you with the police too?
Well, yes.
This is a high-level investigation. Blah, 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 blah. Somebody was hosting the quiz show earlier. The monitor for watching the contestants. How are you?
It's all right now, because I am here! Half might! Half for all! We are full-time heroes!
Okay, I guess the developer's a fan of My Hero Academia.
You okay, Mr. Ryuki? I feel like you aren't exactly sound of mind right now.
Ryuki can oftentimes get weird like this. He isn't doing well mentally. One of my jobs is to support him. Any new intel?
Please, don't rush me. I'm doing the best I can.
Looks like he's just standing there to me.
Yeah.
About the body.
Is it true that body appeared out of nowhere? It's hard to believe, but...
Ask his name.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I had a bad experience. I try not to tell people my name.
Then I'll tell you instead. His name is Kagami.
Kagami, huh?
Huh? How did you know?
Ask his name.
Why? Why does this keep happening? Is my name cursed or something? All I can do is laugh now. I told you it's Kagami!
Actually, you haven't told me it's Kagami? I already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. Pretty sure I know his name. Probably don't need to ask. His name's, what was it again?
I'm sorry. What was your name?
Oh, come on. I'm sure you actually remember.
Mimiga, was it?
Mimiga?
Oh, my mistake. It's Mimigawa, isn't it?
It's neither.
No need to shout, Kagami.
Oh, I knew it.
How's the investigation on the body going?
Well...
What? You still haven't taken DNA samples?
There's no blood. We don't want to.
Easier said than done.
Don't want to damage the body.
Most of the blood was drained from the body, so we have no choice but to take samples from the organs.
Called it.
Wait, hey, this is no place for a kid.
What do you mean?
Why does she carry that pipe around? You went to a game show.
I mean, you're right next to the body.
So?
So? Well, you could be traumatized for life seeing something like this.
I'm fine. I've seen worse.
Anyway, you're in the way.
Fine.
Well, there you have it.
So, in other words, you don't have anything.
Do you know the victim?
Jin Furoe? Yes, of course I know about him. I actually follow him on Twitter. He cuts through all the BS of the modern world. He is insightful, inspiring in a way.
An inspector is checking something. An evidence marker.
The estimated time of death was about 40 hours ago. Today is February 10th. Current time 2200, which means he died around 6 o'clock February 9th.
Yesterday morning.
There's hardly any blood left in his body. His body must have been left with his legs slightly raised and the cut side facing the ground. Blood naturally flowed out as a result, leaving the cut surprisingly clean and visible. The cut appears to have been made by something far thinner than paper.
Thinner than paper?
For example, something with 0 thickness, like a 2D surface.
There's no such...
What's more is that it doesn't seem like the connections between molecules were severed. The structure of the molecules themselves have been cut.
Oh, so it's going to be a little hard to understand, so feel free to skip this if you'd like. Among scientific bonds, there's an intramolecular bond, which uses electrons to bond, and the intramolecular bond, which is bonding the molecules themselves. Intramolecular bonds are stronger than intramolecular bonds. So when something is cut in half, it is usually the intramolecular bond that is severed. However, Jin Furoe's body was severed in an intermolecular bond level. That's it for the science part. Please continue to enjoy the main story. What in the world happened yesterday at 6?
We work in the same building and you don't know my name. Can't blame you though. You're new. Metro PD, major crimes. Name's Ushidera.
Introduce myself.
I already know all about you. No need to say it. Kurito Ryuki, 23 years old. Due to your excellent marks, you skipped a few grades at an elite private university and graduated at 21. Afterward, you went through training at Police Academy for 15 months and were accepted into Abyss last summer. It's incredibly rare for anyone to get into Abyss without having stepped foot on a crime scene. Don't tell me you slept your way in with Boss.
What?
Of course I didn't. I took the formal exam and Boss acknowledged my abilities.
You mean your endurance? You're a young guy.
Oh my god, detective.
Yeah, Boss definitely seems more into the marathons than the sprints.
What are you talking about?
Well, Ryuki, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
She's got little blushies.
You don't have to explain it. I get it.
Do you? Any leads?
Unfortunately, nothing yet. HQ still hasn't gotten any reports about the half-body being found. Hell, maybe it's never going to be found. What if that body crossed over time and space to get here? It's possible, right?
No?
He's a detective named Ushidera. His name
is Moma Kumakura. He's a leader of the Kumakura gang, which is under the Ujisaki family.
I know. The Kumakuras are known for being peculiar, even among Yakuza. But why is their leader at a live-streamed quiz show?
Probably because Iris is here. Do you know the victim?
Anyway, it's real fucked up. Even people in my world wouldn't kill someone so gruesomely. That bastard. Scaring Tessa like this. Whoever did this better make sure the cops get to him before I do.
Who's the man sitting next to you?
Oh, you mean Shinpei?
Ooh, he gets a name in this game.
Shinpei?
And not just Yakuza A.
Shinpei Wagai. That's his name. He was one of our members until just recently.
Was?
Yeah, he went clean. Left the life completely.
And where is he now?
Who knows? The moment he saw the corpse, he flew out of the room, white as a sheet. He's probably puking into a toilet somewhere.
Momo Kumakura. Her name?
I know her name, without asking. Iris Sagan. I was introduced before the show started, and...
She was involved in the new Cyclops serial killings that happened last November. You read the reports.
Yeah, so I know enough about what happened. Mr. Date was also on that case.
Oh, by the way, this case and the new Cyclops serial killings are not related. That's just a hunch. You okay?
Does she look okay to you?
It's just a nice thing to say.
I already talked to the other detective. I want to go home already.
She's trembling. Do you know the victim?
Teleportation.
That's what you're thinking about right now? Is she not horrified at the body? Is she transfixed by the possibility of teleportation?
What?
That body teleported here from a parallel world. But only half of his body was able to make it through.
Didn't we fix your brain tumor?
That's why he was split in half. Jeez.
Yeah, she seems fine to me. Her name?
Mizuki Date, 12 years old. Her former name is Okiura, but she was adopted by my superior officer, Kaname Date. That's why I've met her a few times before.
That's not Date.
Like the time you carried Date home on your back after he had one too many rounds.
Why do they keep showing that guy? That's not Date, though. Where is Mr. Date?
I don't know. Not his guardian, you know. He got all giddy about taking a long vacation. He's probably at a cabaret club in Meguro right now, pouring some ponzo on that rake of chick's fat thighs.
Do you know the victim?
Of course. Jin Furue, right? I've seen him online a bunch of times.
What are you doing?
What? Isn't it obvious? Iris is totally freaking out, so I'm helping her calm down. When are you letting me leave anyway? That other detective said you still had questions you needed to ask, so...
Her name is Mizuki Date. She's a 6th grader. Camera with a tripod. A heavy door. Holographic boundary line. A long table. Cheesecake. There are 3 spots for the contestants.
Fray to free?
Fray can mean battle, tatter, ravel, or strain. Free is self-explanatory.
To set free or release.
So the phrase could mean something like fight to set free. The identity of the deceased has been confirmed through facial recognition. Jin Furue, 29 years old, the CEO of Music Food Co. Ltd. He's also an executive at several IT firms, consultation companies, investment firms, and advertising agencies. His columns and essays are featured in various magazines and online media. He's quite a successful author. By the way, Ryuki, There's something about the corpse's head that's been bothering me. It's hard to see from here, so here's the image I took earlier.
What's this?
It's an enlarged picture of Jin's temporal region, near the back of his head. It's hard to see because of the hair in the way, but there are signs of traumatic subcutaneous hematoma.
Those are words.
In other words, there's bruising. I think he got hit with a blunt object.
Someone hit him from behind?
Probably, but I don't think this is a fatal wound. There's no damage to the skull or brain itself. And as you can clearly see, his cause of death was being split in half. There are no other visible wounds besides the head trauma. He must have been cut in two while he was alive.
This trace blunt force trauma on the back of Jin's head looks unrelated to the death, but...
Wait.
What is it?
This might not be related to the case, but I just thought of something. Ryuki, would you mind moving closer to the body?
He's missing one of his back teeth.
Yes, the first molar of his upper jaw was completely removed from its root. Judging by the impression left in the gums, it looks like it was removed just recently.
Why did that first molar fall out of the upper jaw?
What's with that QR code?
The thing is, there seems to be an error in the Abyss communication system. We're having issues getting online.
What? Come on.
What? You got a problem with that?
Man, I would be the worst partner for Tama, because I'd be like, yeah, there's a problem with that. You're supposed to be like uploading everything you see and hear like 24/7 constantly. You're an advanced AI. Why can't you connect to the internet? My phone can connect to the internet. What's wrong with you?
No, not at all.
Earlier when she's like, comedians are doing their best, I'd be like, okay, calm down. Like, can you explain why that's, you know, that conversation? What's with you and comedians? At least ask. Why are we here?
Hey, what's going on with you? Memory problems? Brain disorder or something? You look like you're losing it a little.
No, it's nothing.
Well, I did just get here.
Boss was invited here by Ma, a host from Kabuki show. Ma told her, let's go on this online show together. It looks so fun.
Well, where is Ma?
But immediately after she showed up, she was sent a Nile message that read, sorry, something came up.
So Mama is the killer?
So in other words, he flaked on her.
Boss tried to go home, but the show's staff stopped her and begged her to find a replacement.
So she called up her obedient underling, huh? How convenient.
Yeah, you remember now?
Remember? You never told me anything about this Ma guy.
Ah, so Tama told you. After I asked her not to.
Freaking arm moved. Who's in charge of this case?
Well, there's no one else available, so would you mind taking care of it?
What? Me?
I know this case could get dangerous. It might be too hot to assign to a rookie. But then again, you have a reliable partner with you.
I'll give you hands-on assistance for this investigation.
Are you, like, coming on to him? Ryuki? I'm just already just like, Date's so jealous of this AI.
Ryuki, I've got a connection.
Whoa, you did one of your basic functions.
The QR code link. It leads to a ViewCube page.
ViewCube? You mean...
Yes, the video streaming site.
Whose account does the channel belong to?
No idea. It was registered using an alias.
Okay. Open it.
What?
I'm sorry. Can you please open it?
That's better.
It's like in a video. Is Mooney about to show up and ruin the whole episode? As she does every time. Yeah, okay.
What's wrong, Ryuki?
Oh. Oh, okay. Ryuki, is your brain? Oh. Ryuki. Ryuki, is that like Chinese?
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did that video just like awaken the sleeper agent in him or something?
Don't worry about me.
His brain got rewired. Oh. What caused it to catch fire? We x-rayed it. Did we not see anything? Why didn't Momo look happy about it? Well, Team Zero Escape presents what is this? Kingdom Hearts. Can you stop showing me this stuff? I'm getting spoilers. Why is Date in the wrong body again? Like, I would actually kind of like to skip. Why are we spoiling me? I don't want to see characters. I don't want to see any of this. Really? You're forcing me to watch. It's like a. What are you doing to me? I didn't need that. But thanks. Was that supposed to like just give me more questions to ask? Because I feel like I'm already just like you spoiled it. Like now I know Ota's in this game.
Brahmin.
I know like Mama's in this game. There's a lot of people in this game. I was like, oh, I wonder if I'll get to see them. And now I just like answer all those questions.
You are familiar with it?
Yeah, I've been here a bunch of times. Ryuki is supposed to be here?
I'm certain of it.
Okay, let's go in.
Is he okay? That is a lot of beer. It's a big stock pot. There are posters and flyers stuck to the wall. Liquor bottle. A refrigerated case. Mostly alcoholic beverages inside. It's empty other than the menu. The freezer door. A list of recommended dishes. It's a counter. God, it suddenly like crossed my mind of why would a restaurant have a list of recommended dishes? Why would they sell anything? Like, why would they sell any food that they didn't recommend in the first place, you know?
It's a picture of Ganesha, the Hindu god. Ganesha is worshipped as the god of wealth, especially by merchants.
Picture of Ganesha. A round stool. A restaurant door. A houseplant. An oil drum. A beer bottle case. A table. Mugs on the table. Wake 'em up?
Come on, Ryuki. Wake up.
Wake 'em up.
Hey, I said wake up. Oh, look, a porno mag.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work on Ryuki. I suspect Date would have woken up instantly.
Come on, big brother. Wake up. Wake up.
Ew.
If you don't hurry, you're gonna be late.
He's awake?
Nurse, pour some soy sauce on me, please.
Damn, he is wasted.
What?
Right down the middle.
Is he fit to answer any questions about the HB case?
Jin Furue's other half was found. The other side of his corpse. The one we couldn't find 6 years ago. The time of his death was around 12 o'clock today. What do you think that means? Answer me, Ryuki!
I thought somebody like broke in.
You were in charge of the HB case, weren't you?
Make it a side part, please.
Ugh. Just what kind of dream is he having?
How should I know?
Should we try wink syncing?
Forget it. It'd just be a wasted battery.
What is a wink sinking? Where's Ginny?
They're gone.
Where to?
I don't know. Maybe to the mirror world?
What?
Genny, being this man? Full name, Gen Ishiagane. I met him several times in the past when I was in Date's left eye socket.
Yeah, Genny is the owner of this fusion restaurant, Brahmin. He runs it all by himself without hiring any help. But where could he be? It's not like him to leave his customers like this.
Didn't we see him in like the sizzle
Ryuki,
reel earlier?
Please.
He had like a
Tell me
pan
about
or
6
something.
years ago.
He looked menacing.
I want to know all about what happened back then. The HB case and the explosion are related.
Maybe I should just go to sleep so that I can forget that whole little sizzle reel.
If I can solve the HB case, maybe I can figure out where he is.
I'll take a double shochu curry shot.
This is futile, Mizuki. Ryuki's blood alcohol level is 0.32%. He is quite intoxicated.
You can tell just by looking at him. You didn't do any kind of test. You don't even you yourself have to wait for DNA test results. How did you figure out his blood alcohol level? By just standing in his vicinity?
In fairness, the reason he's like this now is because of that incident. He had psychological issues before, but the events of the case deepened his condition. As you can see, he now spends his days drowning himself in alcohol.
How does he afford that?
So if we solve this case, we might be able to heal his trauma?
Just put him in the sync machine. That heals all trauma. That even temporarily fixed dementia.
It's possible.
Then it's all the more reason for him to help. For his own sake, too.
Still, I doubt he would wake up even if you cut his eyelids off. What will you do?
Isn't it obvious? I'll sync with him.
Hey, as I called it. Ryuki. Do we need this guy? Really? We don't want to fix all of his trauma. That's what makes him so interesting. I want him to scream TV static some more. Hey, Pewter, you're out of jail? What's the inside of a drunk man's brain gonna be like? This place is a lot darker.
I'm still here.
Who are you?
I've always been here.
Yeah, I noticed you in the previous game and I never got an answer.
Hey, did you hear something?
Yes, that's the cleaning lady.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
There's a locker in the corner. The cleaning lady is the creepy voice. A monitor, there's nothing being displayed. There are various things on the table. There are complicated character strings and figures on the monitor. There's a binder here. A steel cabinet. Something like a facial roller inside.
Creepy girls used to climb out of those things in the old days.
Creepy girls?
That's right. Or was it just one girl? If you copy the tape, is there more than one girl?
No, I think there's still only one girl.
Or maybe one is real and the rest are clones? They didn't do a good job of explaining it.
Did they make a sequel to The Ring or something where they fucked up their own lore? It was one girl. And making copies of the tape doesn't mean there's more. There's still only one girl. She just has crazy, weird, psychological ghost powers.
Either way, it's creepy.
A ghost doesn't need clones of themselves. They're a ghost. A bronze tube style monitor. The door leading to the sink room. Why did this whole room turn gray? It used to be whiter than this. What happened? The chair. The cleaning lady needs to get to work. Oh, the sink machine can be seen through the window. Talk to him.
Hey!
Mizuki, I think you're wasting your time trying to talk to him. He's so soaked in alcohol, you could light his breath on fire with a match.
Pewter, they had the chance to redesign your character and you're wearing like the exact same outfit, only you have a belt now. You have a belt that is just a clipboard attached to it.
Yo, Ryuki, get up.
Careful, Mizuki. If you wake him up now, we'll be the ones mopping up the mess.
Ryuki is slumped over like a bent nail. Guess that's why they call it hammered. It's completely plastered. Oh, there's people in here now. Oh god, there's so many people. Mizuki. Profession 6th grader. Dislikes raw fish and perverts. Okay. Ryuki, age 23, October, cares. Likes justice, duty, loyalty, and date. Dislikes evil, cheating, wicked thoughts, lies, demotions. Likes collecting convertibilna marca. Skills, parkour, and gun fu. Age 0. Profession, investigation assistant. Likes comedy, anything perverted, S&M, AE 10 D1F. So that this, they like anything perverted. This is Date's perfect partner. Dislikes dense people, dishonest people, bad liars. Likes watching comedy videos, tanning, horse racing. You can't tan, you're an AI. Skills, bondage, wax play, and spanking. Did they make this AI in the hopes that Date would hear about it and come back home? Komiji. Likes Ferris wheels, things that spin, bow ties, family. Dislikes Odin, super hot baths, electric shocks, spicy food, and pie. Hobbies, game commentary, short clip submissions, survival games. Skills are quizzes, one-liners. Jin. Oh. I like there's a picture of half of him in here. Boss. She's 43. Likes wine, gourd dolls, anything shiny and black. Dislikes tidying up, nuclear families, ex-boyfriends, her superiors at HQ. Hobbies are frequenting host clubs in kombucha. Kabukicho. Skills finding weaknesses and exploiting them to ensure total obedience. Singing, dancing, oculate, scary people. Runs really fast. Beatboxing. Dislikes old customs. Oh, I see. I thought costumes. I gave this guy a name. He still just likes ass and erotic novels. Skills, squinting really hard to see through the censorship. That doesn't work. I don't think that works. Likes caramel, chocolate, biscuits, ice cream. Dislikes threats and fox. Why do you dislike foxes? Hobbies, mobile games. Ew. You poor man. Can use cling wrap without messing it up. That's funny. Why is your picture over there? Skills, playing dead. Extreme ironing. Dislikes porno mag collectors. Likes Iba, Iris, metal pipe, evolver. Skills, beating up bad guys, motorcycle racing. Dislikes passing I am not a robot test on websites. Likes insects, spiders, crustaceans, AOF 5, and 5301 B63F. Female according to settings. Likes dancing, sympathizing with salmon. Skills hacking, fluoroscopy, voice imitation, 3D modeling. Hobbies, drinking to oblivion. Female according to settings. About Pewter. His real name is Futa Amanoma. Everyone calls him Pewter. I'm sure you can figure out why. About the case.
I know. I got the report. Jin Furroway's right half was found in Studio Devitas 6 years ago. The other half was found at the stadium today, correct?
Is that the same voice? Sounds a little weird to me.
But the corpse's estimated time of death was around 12 today. No signs of the body having been frozen. And Jin doesn't have any twins. The theory of the right and left half belonging to different people was debunked earlier, too.
What do you mean?
We got the DNA results. The DNA extracted from Jin's right half 6 years ago.
Well, good thing you got that before the body exploded.
The base sequence was an exact match with the left half that was found. A 100% match. They definitely belong to the same person. The right half was found 6 years ago on February 10th. Today is also February 10th. What could it mean? Mizuki, do you really intend to sync with him?
Yeah, sync with a drunk person. Great idea.
Would it be a problem because he's drunk or something?
No, but what I mean is, you haven't gotten permission from Boss, have you? I understand how you feel, Mizuki. I'm sure you want to solve the HB case more than anyone. After all, you lost two very precious things due to that incident. Date, of course, and
her eye?
your left eye.
How did she look? What are the chances she lost her left eye?
At least we didn't have to extract your eye to insert the AI ball.
Yeah.
There was nothing left to extract.
I am glad the room was vacant. I don't do well with roommates.
Listen, you shouldn't delve too deeply into this case. I have a very bad feeling about all this.
Are you gonna like, I don't know, betray us again randomly
Don't worry.
for no real good reason?
Boss didn't technically give me permission to sync, but she did assign the investigation to me.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah.
There will be no turning back.
Turning back from what? It's gonna take 6 minutes.
I know.
I see. Then let's get started. What happened 6 years ago? Ryuki's memories may hold the answer. Mizuki, the time limit within Somnium is 6 minutes. Stay there any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed into the subject's mind.
That's not true.
I got it. This isn't my first time syncing, you know.
Okay then, let's begin.
Why is... Oh. Oh my god. I was like, why is Tessa's song playing? And then I was...
I've been practicing. How's my dancing?
Yeah, looking good. Wriggling around like a freshly caught shrimp.
Oh, no. Not you two. I'm too cute to be a shrimp.
Hey, listen. Now's no time for a dance number. We have an investigation to handle.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I felt compelled. Oh, Mizuki. Do you know your way around Somnia? If you are assigned to this case, you will be syncing many times, I'm sure. Would you like a refresher?
Nah.
Nah, it's fine. I've synced plenty of times already.
Well, if you do run into any issues, you can always check the manual. The manual explains syncs and Somnia comprehensively.
Got it. Thanks. Alright then.
This desk and camera are from the interrogation room.
But there's no walls or ceiling. What am I supposed to do in a place this bare?
Well, before anything... Somnium scan! Activate!
I was waiting for him to only have like 1 mental log because he's drunk off his ass. 3 still isn't a lot. Dispel Ryuki's hallucinations and find the truth. Ryuki's trapped by hallucinations. Help him overcome them and discover the truth. Difficulty standard. No more like sinking in the alcohol or anything.
Mental locks.
So I gotta unlock those, right?
Correct. By doing so, you can travel deeper into his psyche.
I told you not to give me a tutorial. Thank you.
The truth is found in the deepest layer.
Okay, I'll start with this room first.
Right. There isn't much to interact with, but there must be a way to continue.
Where's the timer? What do you mean lock info? Oh god. Maybe I should have done the tutorial. In the lock info you'll find objects, depth, and keys. Oh, there's already a split here? Well, I guess there'd have to be. Well, not really have, you know what I mean. We gotta start the split somewhere. Been stuck in a somnium, open the lock info to find more clues. So lock info is, haven't done anything. Question marks, oh boy. This is gonna be tougher, huh? Is there no timer though?
Chair. Same as the kind in the interrogation room.
Maybe it's because it's just a tutorial. Stand.
Stand? On the chair?
Yeah.
Well, it is now easier for me to change light bulbs if necessary.
Right.
Yeah.
5 eyeballs gained.
It's a folding chair.
Sit.
Try sitting on it.
There. Oh. What?
Ryuki.
Mizuki, now is your chance to question him.
Updated depth. Not by very much. Appeal to his emotion. Tell me about the HB case. Slap him awake. Slap him awake.
Mizuki, you cannot get away with this just because you're a member of law enforcement. According to Criminal Law Entry 195, Special Civil Assault,
Oh, shut up,
you can be
Iba.
punished for abuse of authority.
You snitch. We're in a dream.
Chill, we're in a dream. It's
See?
fine.
Well, at this rate, we won't get anything out of him.
Wake up!
Fine. Screw it. Guess I'll just do what has to be done.
Oh my god. That's loud.
That's enough. You're violating Criminal Law Entry 195.
Why is it so loud? Appeal to his emotion.
Ryuki, I am sure your mother, watching you from heaven, doesn't want to see you like this. Just let it all out. It will make you feel better.
This isn't working. We need to ask him more directly.
Don't make your mother cry, Ryuki. You can atone for your sins. And when we are done here, we can visit her grave. How does that sound?
I think you're enjoying this way too much.
Tell me about the case. I'll do the boring one now.
Ryuki, can you tell me what you know about the HB case?
Why do you keep making me remember? Damn it. Damn it. I was so close to finally forgetting. Please. Stop!
Iba? Iba, you okay?
Yeah, it just got really bright. What was that explosion?
That blue thing. Is it an eyeball?
You don't gotta tell me the depth is updated every time, do ya?
Ryuki, do you know the culprit?
Do you?
What is this? Wait. It's a reverse sync.
What?
Ryuki's consciousness is flowing into your brain, Mizuki.
Is that possible? Oh, are we just... Are we going deeper? What just happened? We zoomed in more. We're playing Ryuki now? Yeah, we're playing Ryuki now.
Huh? This is...
Big tit Tama.
Mr. Date's house.
It's only one thing. We've got plenty of time. Add a rabbit. What are you doing on the stove?
What is this? Soup?
It's stew. I don't know why I hate that word.
Do you know the culprit?
The culprit's name.
Is this the split? I know. Oh.
I don't know.
Intrusion thwarted.
I guess I'll be back later when I know their name. That's interesting.
We've defended against Ryuki's consciousness.
So is everything okay?
It should be, but it is peculiar. Usually, the sinker goes into the subject's mind, but for some reason, the subject's consciousness was able to slip into your mind. But you should be fine now. We have blocked the route of intrusion. We are reconnecting to Ryuki's mind via another path.
That's good. But why did that happen?
Unknown. Can't remember the name. It is cool that that path is locked by me figuring out who the culprit is. It's gonna be a long time before I know that, I'm sure. It's also really cool. I think that's particularly cool because in the other game, I kind of accidentally went to one of like the very last timelines and saw a bunch of weird stuff.
This place is...
It's the cathedral.
Oh, so this is what you were talking about.
Hey, is that rubble?
It appears as though the collapse was halted halfway through.
The cathedral?
Oh, it's Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
Wait, Mizuki. You can only remain insomnia for 6 minutes, 360 seconds. For some reason or another, the passage of time in the interrogation room was slower.
Tutorial.
But that is not the case now.
You need me to find the info within 6 minutes, right? I got it.
While I remain still, time almost stops. But time progresses when I am in motion.
That's the system that Pewter came up with, right? I swear that Pewter is like a tech god. Thank you, ex-con!
That's an interesting way to compliment someone.
Anyway, if you are stuck, simply stop moving and observe your surroundings. Look at the map and try to get a hold of the situation. Understood?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Go ahead and check that don't display this message again box.
I don't have that function.
You need that function. Hey, Swift. This map kind of... Oh, I guess I just need to go over there. What is Navi? Navi.
Oh?
Secret? Easiest secret in the whole world.
What's this? We're surrounded.
The rubble turned into a hand. Ryuki's dream sure is creepy.
Darn. We cannot get through. We need to find a way out of here.
I was out with my friends after my interview. Interview was not really an interview. They had no positions and couldn't see the online applications. I have good news about the other place from an employee. Things changed, so they need direct applications. They're hiring. Well, I hope they, I hope you get a job. Getting hired right now is a freaking mess. They like need help. That's good for you.
A brazier. I can interact with this for whatever reason.
Breathe out.
It is not getting bigger or smaller.
Blowing on it didn't make it waver either.
Is this fire real?
Ryuku's dream is trapped by the shadows. The shadows are...
Mizuki, I have obtained a key.
What's that?
What is that indeed?
A key is a new function that Pewter came up with. It uses an algorithm to clarify the rules of a Somnium world or the sync subject's psyche.
In other words, it tells you how the dream works?
Correct.
Damn, we can do that now? Pewter's legit.
The sync system has evolved greatly.
The key can help with unlocking mental locks and better understanding the subject. By searching more, the key will be updated and information accumulated.
So the more I search, the more hints I get.
I hate when she makes that face. Key's a clarification of the Somnium's rules. Start of the sync, it is hidden, but they open as you inspect things. Why does Iva sound so depressed now? I didn't notice that she sounded depressed, but I don't know. Date's gone. Date's missing. It's been like 6 years. Keys are crucial to reach the depths of Somnia. When stuck, try checking them. So lock info. Key. The shadows are blank.
It's a torch. It's on fire.
Breathe in, inspect, or breathe out. Breathe out.
Wow.
I could do well as a street performer.
That looks fun. I'm gonna try that at home.
Please don't.
I'm kidding. Blowing it out won't work.
Shadows are always missing a single aspect. How is that supposed to help me? What does that mean? They're trapped by the shadows. The shadows are always missing a single aspect.
It's a torch.
Breathe in.
Breathe in what?
The torch, duh.
What do you mean, duh? That wasn't an obvious answer.
I want you to extinguish it by sucking in with your nose.
I have never heard of such a thing.
You'll never know till you try.
Fine.
Ah! I had a feeling that wouldn't work.
It's a torch.
Just inspect it, I guess.
It's a normal torch. I can feel the heat of the fire. There is nothing different.
Oh, I see.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, that's nice, pewter.
A brazier.
Inspect it.
It looks like a normal brazier.
Touch it.
No.
Please, come on. Just the tip, please.
Yeah, Mizuki, it's your turn to make dirty jokes.
Okay then. Hot! Or not?
So it's fire that's not hot?
This fire must have shadow traits.
Shadow traits?
Different properties from the real world. For example, consider fire that is not hot. It is as though it is missing a property that it has in the real world. These shadows are usually heavily affected by the nature of dreams, so we might not extinguish this fire in the usual predictable fashion.
Okay. Is there anything else to do? Shadows are always missing a single aspect. Okay.
A brazier.
Breathe it in.
If this brazier is a shadow, we can't extinguish it in the normal way.
Let's try something that doesn't normally extinguish fires.
All right, suck in really hard.
I do have amazing suction.
Oh.
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
No. Iba, do not. How to delete a Twitch message? No, it's too late, Swift. It's here forever.
Huh? Deja vu?
Looks like the shadow traits were the key after all.
That rubble there. Is that lower than before?
Do we have another time limit?
If we do, we cannot be wasting time. All right, let's chase after Ryuki.
We wasted a lot of time.
If you get lost, use the map.
Yeah, I know.
Like a lot of time.
Hey, Ryuki.
It's not my fault. Please forgive me. Forgive me! Damn it!
We're trapped in this space again.
But if we get rid of something with the shadow trait, maybe we can get out.
Something with the shadow trait. Ryuki is blank. He's still holding on to blank and blank. He's still holding on to blank and blank. And that one seems to have Date's gun. And this one has alcohol.
An evolver is floating.
Inspect it. Shoot yourself. Shoot Ryuki. Inspect it.
It's an evolver. Standard issue for Abyss members.
Is it Ryuki's?
Unless there is a special request. All members are issued the same firearm, so we cannot tell. But there is one thing I notice.
What is it?
I do not feel any electromagnetic forces. The evolver utilizes electromagnetism, so it should be emitting electromagnetic waves.
Oh, maybe it's one of those shadow trait things.
Perhaps.
Oh, yay! I got a timey!
You gonna tell me about timies even though I told you I don't need tutorials?
You know what a timey is, don't you?
It's like a useful item that changes the flow of time, right?
For the most part. Timey is a material capable of modifying the way the brain processes time. By using this, you can slow down or speed up time in the Somnium world.
I invented it!
You go, Pewter!
You cannot hold on to too many at a time, so be sure to use them as they come.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
Oh my gosh, Doctor
It's
Who
an
reference?
evolver.
Timey-wimey? Shoot yourself, Iba.
Which method do you want to try? Inside the mouth? below the chin, or on the temple.
You're ready for this, huh?
You don't have any second thoughts about this?
I do. But my job is to support you, Mizuki. Above all else, I believe in and obey your orders.
I see. Thanks. In that case, can you ignore my last command? What the? Aiba! Aiba!
It was a blank. My ears are ringing.
Jeez. Your nose and ears have been through a lot today, huh?
I have other holes. I'll be fine.
Okay, Aiba.
What were you planning on using the other holes for?
It appears obeying your command was the right thing to do. Good job, Mizuki. Well done.
Oh, yeah. Glad it worked.
She's not gonna use her other holes for Vor Swift. Sorry to say.
Ryuki!
Damn it! Damn it! It's no use. Me dying isn't gonna fix anything!
Maybe she has to in order to get further into Somnium. You never know. Well, I guess we'll find out. In the meantime, there's feet.
I can't die yet. I'll carry this forever.
Close in on oh god. Ryuki. Get Ryuki. Ryuki's blank. He's still holding on to his regrets
Let's chase
and
after Ryuki. This again.
she's less of a cynic now. Keep her depressed.
But now we know what to do.
Just wait until you meet the other AI they added into this game. The new AI they added is a huge ass.
We need to find the thing with shadow traits and break it, right?
Yes, most likely. But it looks like we can only interact with Ryuki.
Yeah, there's a couple of them, huh?
Hey, Ryuki.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm really sorry. I have to live with this for the rest of my life.
Cheer him up. Kick him. Inspect. Cheer him up.
Ryuki, I do not fully understand your situation, but you cannot be so hard on yourself. Think of all the people even stupider than you. Some stupid morons cry when an elementary school kid burns their porno mags and get so upset they take a whole week off work without pay. But even those people have friends.
You mean Date?
If you can't take on the burden by yourself, rely on others. He ignored me. That hurts me more than him.
Maybe he doesn't need to be cheered up.
Ryuki's burdened by what happened in the past. He's still holding on to his regrets and...
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
You want me to kick him? It's probably just what you would want to have happen.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
There could be negative consequences.
It's fine, just kick his ass.
I hope he rolls down the stairs.
That sounds awfully violent. I'll try it.
Hell yeah.
Ow. That looked painful.
He disappeared. But nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing's changing. What a waste of a good kick.
We should inspect the other Ryukis.
Still holding on to his regrets and is in denial.
Hey, Ryuki.
I can't forget about what I did. I have no future.
In denial, huh?
Ryuki.
I did nothing wrong.
Oh.
I forgot it all.
Found him.
I'm going to enjoy the rest of my days.
Sorry, we have to interact with this one. Agree with him, kick him, or inspect. Agree with him?
This Ryuki doesn't have a shadow. And something's weird about how positive he is.
That must be the shadow trait.
So we should do the opposite of what he wants.
Yes, the don't encourage the psychotic breakdown plan.
Ota would probably love the praise, but this is Ryuki, the honor student we're talking about here.
Ryuki, you're doing well. Just forget it all. You did nothing wrong. No one's going to resent you. Boss and everyone else accepts you. Just rest. Take some time off. Enjoy yourself.
No! That's not... Stop! It's all my fault! Which is why I needed to do something!
All right, our plan worked.
No, 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 no! No forgiveness! No mercy! Never! Never!
Sorry, I don't think he's getting pet.
The fire. There's no going back.
What is Ryuki holding on to that's hurting him like this?
3 minutes left. You can do this.
Hey, this police ID is...
Huh? What?
Dead. We lost him.
Ryuki!
He's fine.
That's...
I'm sorry. I didn't think this would happen.
You're gonna solve everything. Everything.
Blood.
This guy's so mentally stable. We did not fix him. I feel like we did more damage. We need to figure out who the culprit is and come back one day.
Petting him was the right solution, I knew it.
No, petting him would have just wasted time. Sorry, Swift. Dispossessed? Ryuki, Chapter 0. Is he sober yet? His face still looks red. Oh, I am him. Grades and rewards. Check your evaluation by performing certain actions during the story. Achievements will be unlocked and your inspector rank will go up. Higher ranks earn better prizes. So you get like in-game rewards for getting achievements. That's interesting. Only one save slot. Exit game and open bonus menu? What the hell is that? What do you mean exit game and open bonus menu? The Q&A nurture game eyeballies. Every 20 minutes, eyeballies will ask you a question. Where you answer, the more they grow. If an eyeballie becomes an adult, as a result, you get many eyeballs as a reward. Sure. You can get this notification in any scene. Sounds hilarious. Can you answer more questions so I can become an adulty? How many legs do you like? How many legs do you like? 2? That's normal. Thinking of next question. We'll wait 20 minutes. Okay. God, I think I'm actually gonna end the stream. Sorry if that's a little abrupt, but oh, I think I'm gonna take a nappy. I'm definitely gonna stream a lot more of this game, but for right now, I'm gonna go. But I appreciate everyone being here and watching. And hi, Swift. Goodbye. Sorry we didn't pet him. I'm gonna find out what this button does. Save and open bonus from title screen. Let's just find out what this button does. Use eyeballs here to purchase bonus content. Progressing the story of bonus content will be unlocked. Dream album. I mean, you can like buy concept art. Outfits. There's a lot of outfits. Oh, she's humming Aset's song. That's the new metal bat, which is got lights on it. Bonus hints. Menu for purchasing Venus bonus content. Purchase content with eyeballs. New costume, dream album. Try to find question mark content by yourself. Well, anyway. Sayonara.